Hello everyone. So today I was thinking of making this video to show you how I show my webcam whenever I'm recording my screen. And I have been making few videos recently about using OBS because OBS is something that I have always used, but I switched to nothing but few shell scripts to make my videos. Now, what I do now, I of course have a few shell scripts that will do all the work like recording the desktop, recording my webcam, recording my desktop audio, and I of course use FFmpeg, and I'm actually very happy with it. The overall quality is of course not the best, but it is I think as uh, good as it can get because I have configured the settings in the script that works really well for me on my computer because it is not really a new computer. It is more than 10 years old ThinkPad, and the good thing about a shell script is that you can, or basically using FFmpeg is that you can actually control each and everything yourself. So I think I have almost perfect settings. I'm quite happy with the overall output. Now, one thing that I was trying to improve is the webcam. Now, using FFmpeg, I was able to, of course, display my webcam and also display it nicely at the bottom right corner. But it was always fixed, and there was nothing much I can do or I was doing apart from just recording my screen with my small webcam window on this corner. But I wanted to basically have some flexibility. So right now I am using another script where I can display the webcam output which is getting played directly using MPV. Now, playing your webcam feed from the webcam is also again nothing complicated. You can do that. I mean, it is nothing but a simple MPV command. But the good thing about this setup is that you can manipulate it, and you can actually start the feed whenever you want. For example, let me show you a few things. So I can quit if I want to. Let us say if I press Q, it will make this window go away. If I press Super W on my keyboard, which is again my own short cut or key binding that I have configured, but I now have this window, my webcam feed. I can then press Alt and my left mouse to release it, and now it can be moved anywhere I want. I can also press Alt right arrow, not arrow, but right mouse click, and I can then resize it if I need to. And the good thing is that everything can be managed using nothing but a shell script. There is also one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is using Super Plus. Again, just a shortcut. You can have you can just my key binding, but you can use any key binding. If I press Super Plus, it will do zoom in. If I press Super Minus, it will do zoom out. So this is actually quite good, and I was looking for doing this for a long time. There are other things that I can do with that particular script that I found online. It is not really my script. It is a script written by a guy called
Hey, what's going on?
Tom on the
Something a
internet.
little different.
So if you watch his video, he is actually doing what I wanted to do. And I thought, yes, I want to definitely use this script. I also commented on his, I believe, on his channel. I also looked at the shell script on GitHub that he shared. And thank you very much, Tom on the internet, for sharing this. I looked at the script, and I was actually able to use it very quickly. It is a simple shell script. That is the good thing about shell script. You can actually easily modify it and make it work for you. Now let me try to explain what this script is doing. So when you script, when I call the script, I'll talk about calling the script. Like of course you can run the script from terminal, but I'm of course using my FXHKD, I believe, to basically call this shell script with some arguments. Now, based on the arguments, the script will do few things. Now, if you look at the script here, there are some conditions, like if conditions. If so, by the way, if you look above, there are different functions. These functions are called based on the arguments. Now, if I pass in the argument which is show, it will call this method called show webcam. If I pass in the argument, or not me, I'm saying me, but Tom on the internet, thank you very much for the script. So if you pass in the argument zoom in, you can call this method called zoom in, and similarly for zoom out. Now he's also doing a few other things in the script. Basically, what he is doing, if you watch his videos, he starts with, of course, his intro, showing webcam, but then he shows like maybe a couple of seconds of clip, and then of course the video will continue. It is a bit like what you can do with OBS, like switching scenes, but I have stopped using the intro long time back. I also had one intro. Like I always used to start with my webcam, then intro used to play, and then of course I was continuing with my video. But now it is nothing but me talking, and of course whatever I'm talking. So there is no intro in my case, but you can, using the script, you can actually play like an intro in between. Now talking about the script, the first thing that the script will do, if you pass in show webcam argument, like show, I guess, it will call this method, and this method is basically taking the stream from the webcam, and it will display it using MPV. And the good thing is that you can also control the video size, and you can also further crop it. I think I did few modifications in the script based on, the resolution basically. And you can also maintain the aspect ratio, but I'm not doing it anymore in my script, at least. And the device is actually coming from this command on top. If you remember, I talked about using grep and awk and cut if you want to fetch the device IDs automatically. You don't have to like pass in the number, although you can, but I think it is always good to calculate or find out this IDs on the fly, because the IDs can change. And I do that basically for my mic in my desktop recording script for my video making. And similarly for zoom in, it is doing something which is basically passing some arguments to this particular to be honest, I have no idea that you can also do that, and I just copied the script, and I think I didn't really modify it. It worked straight away. So basically VL2-CTL, if you pass in the if you pass in few arguments, like whatever the arguments here, here you can see the arguments are basically zooming in based on the number above. So you can specify the I think this number here, and based on this number it will do the zoom in and zoom out, which is something the script is doing for, of course. The script above here for zooming in is similar to the one which is mentioned below, zoom out. Of course, it is doing zoom out, and that is it. And if you want to also play a music, like let us say if you pass in a specific argument, you want to play a music, or not, it could be a music, or it could be anything that you want to show, like a clip, like intro clip, you can do that. So there is also like one method here, which I'm not doing right now. Now, I thought I'll probably show you how I'm calling the script. Of course, you can call it using terminal, but of course you don't really want to do it. You want to do it on the fly, and the script is it's not really a script, but my sxhkd file. It has all the key bindings. So if you look here, I believe where is it? It should be somewhere here, I guess. Okay, I'm looking at my file. So show webcam is the name of my file. Okay, so where is it? Okay, yeah, this one. So super, I forgot where I did this. It has been a long time. Okay, so these are the arguments. I only do three things. Like when I press super W, it will call this method show webcam. It will basically call the script show webcam with this argument show. If you pass in the plus sign, like super plus, it will do show in, zoom in, and so on. So basically, this is a good thing about SXHKD, that you can actually combine everything in just one line. It is of course very convenient, and that is it. So I thought I'll probably talk about this. And do take a look at this script where you can learn about how to do it and try to use it, try to modify the script the way you want. And do take a look at Tom on the Internet channel. I, of course, follow few YouTubers or few Linux YouTubers that really are sharing amazing content, good content, and whenever I open my YouTube, if I see any videos from them, I do look at it. So do take a look at this video and also, I guess, his channel if you want to learn more cool things. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.